Hey guys, this is just a quick training to show you a few things that I want to talk to you all about. Okay, uh, let me just go through this. Let me open. Okay, let's just use this. Okay, this is going to be different every time because I have some uh, feedback from the client regarding a few things. Okay, so let's go through one by one. Okay, so basically I'm going to open a link here. Okay, now the question that they asked is if there is skiing. Okay, if the property mentions skiing or not. Okay, so again, uh, I think first thing is to translate. Okay, now sorry, it's taking some time. So let's just go through the image first. Okay, so 17 images you go through. Okay, obviously you can't find anything that is related to skiing. Okay, ski in, ski out. Okay, you can't find any options, and then you read Changbei Independent Community. So again, Control F, ski. Okay, they can't. Oh, it's probably here. I think probably it's here. But you obviously you ignore this, right? I mean, if it's crossed out in the instructions and all. So let's retry. Where is this one? Okay, anyway, so let's just go through here. Okay, so we go through here. We look at the map. Okay, obviously, okay, you I mean, I know it says it doesn't show, it looks like a skiing environment, okay? But again, for this kind of task, you cannot you cannot immediately pick no, okay? You cannot pick no, okay? So the only way is for you to basically, what you can do in this case is, as I've told you, okay, when you start off the task, when you accept the task, keep your answer as unsure. Okay, as you go through the listing image, listing description, amenities, review, okay, as you go through all of them, okay, as you go through all of these issues that you can see here, okay, as you go through it, if you can find anything that is positive supporting that there is a ski in, ski out, you pick yes, and then you pick where you found it. And if you find something that is negative that indicates there is no skiing, then you pick no, and then you pick why. And of course, if there is a yes no, where let's say description says yes, or maybe one review says no, another review says yes, then you say conflicting, you select whichever is conflicting. Okay, but if nothing shows positive or negative evidence or conflicting evidence, you just stick to no, to unsure, means you're neutral to it. Okay, I've mentioned this in the training before. Okay, and you should make sure that you follow this rule. Okay, now look at this. This is another example. So this one, they're asking if there is a dryer. Okay, so dryer. So again, I feel like can't find a dryer. I don't know. Okay, let's look at this. Ski resort, tranquil location. So you search about dryer. Again, if you can't find any evidence, same rule, huh? When you accept the task, you will say unsure. As you go through the uh, picture, the listing description and everything, you will try to find evidence for it to say yes, for you to say yes, or for you to say no. Okay, and you'll mark accordingly. If you cannot find, then leave it as unsure. Okay, now remember this. Okay, so same so let me show another example, another link that I have. Same question for dryer also. Okay, let's try to see. Translate amenities. Now another mistake people have been doing is that, okay, so dryer is not mentioned here in the host structure data. okay, in the list of amenities, or even here, it's not mentioned. Okay, the word dryer is not mentioned, and if you look at the photos, there's 14 pictures. Okay, so you can see there is a washing machine. Okay, there is a washing machine, you know, but does it have a dryer? You don't know. Okay, you don't know if there's a dryer. Okay, so you have to basically have to be, unless you're absolutely sure this is not a dryer. Okay, only that, if let's say you're absolutely sure, oh, this is only a washing machine, it's not a dryer, then only you can say no, there's no dryer. But in this case, there is not enough evidence for you to say there is a dryer or a not. Okay, I know it says washer, but it doesn't mention anything about dryer. But lack of the word dryer doesn't mean there's no dryer. Okay, it simply means you don't have enough information to rule out and pick yes, no, or conflicting information. So stick to unsure. Why do you have to go through the picture, and if it's not there and it's not mentioned, you straight away say no? Shouldn't be. You shouldn't pick no, you should pick unsure, because you are not sure if the dryer is there or not. Okay, now this one, another example. Look at the pictures. So the question that they asked is fireplace. So now I don't have enough pictures to indicate if there's a fireplace. Okay, I can't find, there's not enough pictures. Okay, I am going to translate to English. So I'm still at unsure. So imagine the question here is there a fireplace? I'm putting it at unsure. So it's taking some time with this. So not mentioned here. Okay. All right. Okay. Apartment, this. One bedroom, pull out, atmosphere, apartment, large double bed, office, was 2 people, kitchen fully equipped, enjoy warm summer evenings in the balcony, free parking. So nothing about what do you call it? Nothing about fireplace is mentioned. Okay. Room, location, accommodations, everything you need. Balcony is great, small, very thin. So you don't have anything that mentions about a fireplace. On top of that, the pictures are not comprehensive enough for you to say there is no fireplace. So I wouldn't move it from unsure. It will still be unsure. Okay, so that's another thing. Okay, so let's look at this. Same rule, right? Same category, fireplace. Okay, quick question. What is this? This is a fireplace, but worker picked unsure. This is a fireplace. Why would you not pick this as the answer? Okay, the first picture has a fireplace in it. Okay, why wouldn't anyone pick the heating? No, it's not even heating. Heating is actually this one. If you look at the second picture of the bedroom, this is actually the heater. So the heating element is here. Okay, so logistic, outdoor balcony, smoke alarm. Yeah, so I don't see why anyone would pick unsure, because this is a fireplace. Okay, so when you started the task, your answer would have been unsure. The moment you click on the picture, you will see that it is a yes. Where is it? Picture. And then you will read further to find if anything negative or not about the review, or wherever people claim that there is not a fireplace. If there's nothing that contradicts to your picture that you found, you will just submit the task as it is. Okay. Now, this example here. Okay. So this question here is about waterfront. Okay. So the property is actually 200 meters away from the beach. Okay. So you can see in the translation. So see here. So this is a good indicator. Okay. It is not a waterfront. Seems like that. This is a good indicator, but I wouldn't say it is um, a good evidence. Okay. So let's look at the picture. So let me get this right. It is near the waterfront. It is near waterfront, but it's not actually a waterfront because there is some distance to the water. Okay. So, and it's mentioned here, it is 250 meters away from the beach. Okay. Entrance number 16 is the closest. So it's definitely not a waterfront. There is an entrance to go into the um, there's definitely an entrance to go into the beach, which means the proper answer for this should be, how you know, you accept the task, it should be unsure. Okay, and then you look at this picture, you can't find any evidence, and then you read through, you realize 250 meters from the beach, entrance 16 is the closest. So you know, no, it's not a waterfront, although the map shows you it is near the water. Map is just a guidance, it could be, but you need to further investigate by looking at the pictures or by looking at the reviews. Okay, if the unless the review says that is beachfront, close to the beach, it only says close, it doesn't say it is the beachfront, it's in front of the beach. Okay, so the answer that you need to do is, you will say no, listing, description, and also the review. These two things are indicating for you that it is not near, it is not a beachfront. Okay, very important. Okay, so next one here. Here, example we have is hair dryer. So you have to think about it like this. Okay, hair dryer is something that's small, where it could be um, kept in the drawer or somewhere. Okay, that is made, that can be stored away. Okay, same thing. Start with uh start with unsure. Sorry. Okay, I'm just going to open one task, I'm not going to submit it. So start with unsure. Okay, and then after you start with unsure, you are going to go through the listing to find evidence for you to be able to push it to a yes or a no or to a conflicting. But remember, things that are small that can be stored away, you don't necessarily have to be able to find it. It could be in the drawer or something. So best answer should be kept at unsure, because you're not sure, because the items are small. Okay, now that is basically the uh, example for this. Okay, now let's look at the next example. Okay, so now this one, we are talking about hot water. Now if you look at this here, okay, suit, bathroom, shower, so you'll start off with unsure, and then you will go through the listing to find evidence of it being hot water. Okay, so obviously here, this, you can see there is hot water. Okay, so you will say there is hot water in this, you will say yes, and then you will say listing, host provider, structured data, and also image. Okay, okay, now this one here. Okay, I want to look for private bathroom. Okay, now if you translate it, okay, uh you read through the description, so you'll start off with unsure. Okay, and then you will read through the description, okay, to find evidence of private bathroom. Now obviously pictures will not help for private bathroom because, oh, okay, so it shows, okay, there's not enough evidence for you to know if it's a private bathroom or what. Guest house, okay, themed 100 years, March guests we open, warehouse, exterior accommodation, one building up to 10 people, room rate 3 to 4 people, fee will be charged for bed, other things to take note. There is only one shower room. It may be inconvenience if used by many customers. Okay, So this already tells you that it's not a private bathroom. So which means you will say, is there a private bathroom? Let's say this question asks you if there is a private bathroom. You will say no, and then you will say in listing. Where is this? Is it in listing description? Yes, it's in the listing description. Okay, this part here, right? This is the listing description. So you will say not mentioned in the listing description. Okay, so here we are another example here that we have is water view. Okay, now if we're going to talk about water, oh sorry, we're going to talk about water view here. So look at the picture for evidence for water view. Okay, clearly not enough evidence here, okay, for it to be water view. Let's translate and look at this here. Okay, here 7-minute walk apartment. So obviously you can already see it's a bit far from the water view, even though the map is not something, it's something to guide you, okay, something to guide you, but again you're not sure, okay, you're not sure if this is good enough, okay, so you're going to look for other evidence, okay, for you to say if it is in front of a water view. Okay, if you cannot find evidence it is in front of a water view, okay, if you cannot find evidence it is in front of a water view, the best thing to do is to keep it as unsure. Okay, remember this. Okay, so remember to make sure, this is the main issue that I'm noticing. When it's not there, you guys tend to look at the map and then just pick as no. Okay, the map is just a guidance, it's not, it shouldn't be the answer because there's no evidence for you for here saying map. Okay, so unless you have other evidence to indicate a yes or a no or a conflicting information, stick to unsure. Okay, hope this helps.